Roger Beaujolais not having as many wins as he would like to have probably, but he's definitely one of the top 5 out there. Don't forget about other guys that have been doing quite well this season.
Brett Proctor's had a very consistent year.
Exactly. So you've got some good guys out there. One name that we don't see on the list, of course, Kevin Delane, not racing tonight.
Right, yes.
So, of course, not for points, so that's pretty much all in the books, which is fine. But normally that he'd be a regular out here. His brother, of course, Rick, racing tonight in the modifieds. Don't worry, we still have one. Delane Rod is still out there tonight.
Row 5 inside, 555 is Jordan. Outside of him, the 79.
Let's roll through the lineup as we get ready to race pure stocks here at the Speedway. Row 1's got the 33 of Rod Delane and the number 9 of Les McRae. Row 2, the 21 of Brett Proctor and the 37 of Roger Beaujolais. Row 3, we've got the 8 of Rod Wolf and the 26 of Andrew Thomas. Row 4's got the 20 of Greg Hoare and the 30T of Trevor Rambo. In row 5, it's the 55 of Jordan Wozni and the 79 of Bill Messier. Row 6, it's Ethan Friesen and Taylor Pollock. And row 7, Mark Kohikovich. Cars lining up now. We're going to be going green here as they go around.
The set of shocks are between $5,000 and $6,000. So things get a little expensive as you work your way up the ladder.
15 laps on the board, 15 minutes on the clock. We've got 5 feature races, including this one.
Brett Proctor instantly jumping to make it 3 wheels wide. We've got contact behind him in the field, and they're 4 wide going into the corner.
A couple cars slam against each other. That's the 37 and the 21. 37's going off the track for a bit. He's still going straight, though, so he may hold on. He drops to the back of the pack. That's Roger Beaujolais.
Looked like Beaujolais and Proctor in the 21.
Oh, we got a spinner on the back. It's the number 3 car. Ethan Friesen. Once again, we're yellow flag scenario.
Some great racing as everyone, again, not really remembering that there is 15 laps to get to the lead. Everyone thinking that they need to make that pass right
on
at the
first
beginning of the
corner.
race.
In the first corner, you got to jump from 14th to first, eh? So that's the important thing. So you get out there, but there's only one person in first spot, and it can't be everybody. We know that. So
absolutely, made for great racing as we went 4 wide into turn 1. Clearly that didn't end up well, but that's not what brought out our caution. Ethan Friesen spinning out on the backstretch. He was involved in the mix-up in turn 1. I'm not sure if he had a flat tire or if he just lost it again going into the corner.
Well, we've got no laps done. 15 to go.
Looks like Friesen's got all 4 tires filled up, so that's not the excuse of why he went around. He's going to join the field, and looks like we should get back to green here right away. The 20 of Greg Hoare did just pull into the pits, so something wrong on that car.
I heard the word flat tire coming from the ladies beside us, so maybe it was a flat tire for him. So if it's a flat tire, we will be waiting for a few laps here to see if he can get it fixed in time.
Yeah, got to give him a couple laps. At the speed that these guys are pacing, it may not take that many laps.
Well, special thanks to Murray Cozy Trucking and Inferno's Bistro and Inferno's On Academy. Without their help, we couldn't get this done. Of course, the help of our crew every single night, bringing you all this live streaming action from Red River Coop Speedway. We do it like no other track in Canada or the United States. Multiple cameras, different angles, plus we also have a ticker that's going on telling you who's in first through 10th. All this done by the Manitoba Racing Network. Well, we are still waiting. These are pretty slow laps that they're moving around the track.
Yeah. Yeah, they're making sure he gets lots of time to change that tire. They all want to see him back out there.
Tire, some suspension problems,
Yeah.
maybe even fix the engine. Whatever, do an oil change, whatever.
Whatever it takes to get him back out here.
Greg Hoare fixing a flat tire.
They are getting the 1 lap till green, so he may have to
Hustle.
hustle up a little bit.
What's your fastest time on changing a tire when you were back in the pit? So I guess you were driving, but your crew.
You know, I never made them change a tire.
You rode with it without getting filled back up?
No, I never actually had a tire problem. I broke a couple off, and that was beyond changing a tire.
Right.
But we never actually had a flat tire.
That's remarkable.
Yeah, I had a good pit crew.
That has something to do with it.
Absolutely. My dad was, he was my biggest helper, and he helped me out every night, and that was awesome.
Well, we're going racing here. So
Doesn't look like he's going to make it on the track. I'm looking at the pits. I don't see any movement, so we're going to throw that green flag, and we're going to run the next 15 laps here.
while they're giving them a green flag, we are racing here at the Speedway.
And we've got contact as we drop the green flag again. They look like they want to go 4 wide.
Why not?
But we'll just stick to 3 wide this time. 4 wide didn't work. We'll stick to 3. Good, clean first 2 corners.
Looks like that 4 car put on the brakes as they were going through turn 1 and 2, and right behind him is that number 3 of Ethan Friesen. He had to hammer on the brakes because
We've got a car spinning. Andrew Thomas spinning out of turn 4. He almost stayed in the throttle, but he knew he was going to put someone into the wall if he did.
We've got a yellow flag
Yellow flag
again.
is out, and Greg Hoare did make it back onto the track just in time. Andrew Thomas gets the car refired, and he's going to tag the field.
We'll take a look at that one again here on the Manitoba Racing Network, see how this one all transpired.
.55 getting into the rear quarter of him there.
Would you say it was the 55 though? If we go back and reverse on this one, was the 26 out of their line? Or did the 26 just push them out?
I'm not sure.
If you take a look, definitely 2 different lines there as they're going around. If we're going to go forward now, we play this one back. As they're going around turn number 3 here, you can see definitely 2 different lines as the back sides are right beside each other. The back and the front of the one car. And then you could see the 26 car start moving in closer and closer. There was no room for that other car.
You know, let's rewind that one more time just because we have the time here. And let's play that at full speed. If we watch that yellow 55 car, I believe that he wiggles just before, and he does shoot up the track. At high speed or at full speed, it may show that a little bit better. Right there.
And pushed it to him?
He definitely gets a push as he comes just past that tire there, or just in front of the tire, I guess.
But did he ever break his line, though?
I do believe so. I've heard now that they are calling the caution on him. I do believe that that is a good call, as he does make a right turn there.
I wasn't aware these cars can make a right turn.
It's rare. You got to turn right to go left in a dirt track car. Lightning McQueen taught me that.
Well,
Taylor Pollock in the 2T pulling into the infield here. Her day is going to end early by the looks of things.
so not to throw a wrench into the plans, but we've killed off half the time clock, and we don't have a single lap done.
We've had some excitement, though.
There's been some great racing,
We've
just
been 4 wide.
not for a full lap.
No, we've been 4 wide. We've been 3 wide a couple times. Maybe they'll go 2 wide into the corner this time.
That may slow it down a little bit. Hard to say. We're going to find out here as they get ready to go this next time around.
I don't know about you guys, but we all got somewhere to go tomorrow. Well, let's go. Pretty good. We started this race at
about to go this time.
Although, wait a minute, what am I saying? We haven't got a lap in yet. Well, that's really good. We're losing them and oh well. Things can only improve from here.
McRae with a big jump as he takes a lead going into turn 1. And in the back half of the field, they are 3 wide, but everyone's staying off each other. Nice, clean first half lap.
They are 3 wide on the back stretch near the back end of the pack. As we go around turn number 4 now, McRae still your leader. Delane close behind. Dare I say it, we completed a lap.
1 lap down, only 14 laps remaining in this pure stock race. Battle for second place. Andrew Thomas looking on the inside of Beaujolais. Beaujolais in that 37 car. And Ethan Friesen making his way through the field in that number 3.
13 laps to go. Top 5 breakdown like this. It's the 9, followed by the 33 of Delane, the 37 of Beaujolais, and it's the 26 and the 3. The 26 car of Andrew Thomas.
Ethan Friesen now getting around Thomas.
And Ethan Friesen was the other one.
Contact between second and third place. We got a good battle for second place shaping up. Beaujolais working the bottom side. The 33 of Delane on the high side.
Beaujolais running and gunning, running to the hills, looking for the win. Slight pun there, if anybody picked that up, but that's okay. They are door to door though on the backstretch, and now Beaujolais now manages to get in front.
And Ethan Friesen just making his way up through the field. He is now into third place in that black number 3.
He's catching up on Beaujolais fast.
Oh, we got a spinner in turn 2. Not quite spinning.
Greg Hoare, yeah.
Got a little bit of help and nice save.
They need to finish some laps here, so 9 left on the board as our leader crosses the line right now. Cars starting to spread out a little bit more on the track.
Looks like second and third place is gaining on our leader, though. We could have a 3-way battle for our lead shortly as we still have 8 laps remaining in this one.
Pure stock. And number 9 Ford still up in front. 8 laps to go on the board. That 3 car now trying to make a move on the outside on the 37.
37 goes a little high. Friesen in the 3 car tried to go low, but not enough room, and now he's back on the high side. Friesen all over the track, trying to make something work to get around Beaujolais. Enters the corner on the high side, now diving to the bottom, but Beaujolais blocks him again.
A little bit of contact there going out of turn number 2. Cars spreading out for the rest of the pack, though there is a bit of a race developing between the 33 car and the 21, a little further back from our leaders. That's Delane in the 21 of Proctor. Our leader up front, though, he's feeling a little heat now from Beaujolais. He's getting closer. Beaujolais now making a move on the inside.
And Ethan Friesen still right there with him. 3 cars going to be challenging for the lead, 5 laps remaining.
This is turning out to be a great race up front. Oh, look at Beaujolais now on the inside. I think finally, maybe, our leader noticed, hey, I got competition beside me.
Yeah, he hasn't had anyone around him all the heat race and most of the feature.
And sometimes that is definitely a problem as you're thinking, hey, I got a pretty comfortable lead. I haven't seen anybody for a while.
Yeah, there's no time to back down. You never know what's going to happen. You got to stay in that throttle and just keep going.
At the top of your screen, that's the race for first through third. On the bottom of your screen, that's the race for 4th through 6th. Now we're seeing 5th and 6th fighting it out, the 21 and the 26 car. Les McRae, the fastest guy out there right now on the track, has the best time. 3 laps to go. 2.5 actually. We got cars all over the place on turn. They're still going though.
Yeah, everyone's still going.
I could have turned out a lot worse.
Absolutely, a lot of good driving and dodging going on there, but 2 laps remaining, and our top 3 are still bumper to bumper. Friesen looking like he's going to try the high side going into turn 3 again.
They're getting shown the white flag now. The 9 car is your leader. The 37 and the 3, though, they're almost door to door. 37 takes that inside and manages to scoot by him a little bit, but that 3's got some speed on the straightaways. As we're going around now, turn number 4, your leader in this one is that number 9 car. He gets the win tonight. The race for second, though, goes to the 37 car. That is Roger Beaujolais. The 3 ends up finishing up in 3rd spot. That's Ethan Friesen. And I'm going to point out something that's pretty impressive as we look at the list. Ethan Friesen started this race all the way back in the 11th spot.
Wow. Good run for him.
Great run for him tonight. Great job.
Half a car length back from getting 2nd spot.
Delane, Proctor, Wolf, Messier, and Hoare round out your top 10 tonight, probably your top 8 tonight. Well, what started off to be a yellow fest turned out to be a pretty good race after they started to get going. In fact, we had 15 pretty much clean laps after that.
Yeah, absolutely. It was 15 great laps.